What's happening, trips, and welcome back to Big Jim Does Golf for another episode. Today we're at the amazing Eastwood 12 golf course just under Newton Mearns, and we have been lucky enough and privileged enough to become here today before it actually officially opens to the public. So we're getting VIP access, and on the basis that it's VIP, I thought I would bring a VIP in with me. So today we are joined by the voice of Clyde 1 Super Scoreboard for many years.
Good evening and welcome to Clyde 1 Super Scoreboard.
The voice of Scottish football for Sky Sports.
Let's speak live to our reporter Gordon Duncan, who's there for us now.
The media personality that is Gordon Duncan.
Good to see you.
Nice to meet you, my man.
I'm not even a VIP in my own house, so that was quite a big intro. I'm not a good golfer. I reckon you only invited me because I just live down the road. So I'm happy to be
Not
here.
at all, mate.
Right
Not
on
at
my
all.
doorstep as well. It looks good.
I know, it's a grand looking course, man. We're looking forward to playing today. What we're going to do is we agreed we're going to do a two-man scramble.
We agreed.
Agreed.
He told me.
We are going to try and break 45 today. Now, you're not keen on that.
Just not much of a golfer. I'm just here to keep you company.
Fair dues, mate.
We'll
Fair
give it a
dues.
go.
Fair dues. I'm full of confidence. Don't know why, but I just am. We are going to try it. Try our best, mate. We're going to crack on, man, aren't we?
Let's do
So, let's get a prediction. What do you think? I'm going to say 44. What's your prediction?
46.
You negative. Right, let's go. Let's have a wee look. Let's go.
We've come a long, long way together, through the hard times and the good. I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should.
We are 160 for these tees. Par 3, burn just before the green as well, so if you go short you will go in the burn, so it's better to go a wee bit longer. Quite a nice wide green as well.
Big Jim.
Let's go! No pressure. I've not warmed up, as you can tell, that's why. I always blame that, that's why.
You hit the ball, which is more than I'll settle for. Let's go here. What club did you hit, Big Jim?
7.5.
Okay. The good thing is nobody knows. We could just video this again, really.
Aye, technically.
Just lie to everybody. I like the sound of that.
Oh, you beauty!
Big Jim, get that on camera, my friend. Is it big? Is
I'll
it
be about
huge?
5.
Oh, it's a new course, so I don't know the yardage.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Save my bacon
Big.
there.
Too much porridge this morning. Don't know my own strength.
Hmm.
I don't love it, I have to say it. I don't love it.
Right, so we're taking Gordon's, clearly. It's a decent shot, man. Like, I think it's pretty good. Lie's okay. Gonna try and chip it in there.
I don't really know. I'm just going to sort of hope for the best, really. I'm being honest, land it just before, maybe. Soft with any luck.
Right,
Trickle down.
keep going.
Go on. Yeah.
Ah, that's alright, man. I'll take that. I'll try the same thing. Try and get it a bit closer. We can actually maybe a bit more violent now.
Yeah.
Or aggressive,
Give it
rather
a
than
laugh.
violent.
Aye, violence is a strange word.
Violence is a weird word.
Quite like it, you know. Oh my word, hit it.
Oh!
Too violent.
Very violent.
Too violent, as you put it.
Take your ones, well.
Well,
Aye.
I don't know. Have a wee look.
Right, so putting for par.
I mean, it looks pretty straight, but that doesn't really...
I'll try and get a wee bit of line.
I have no idea about speed, so we'll just give it a...
It's a wee bit wet for the doing
yeah.
that this morning.
They look
So don't be fear to hit it.
Yeah. Nah, that is hopeless, eh?
Aye,
How bad's that?
I didn't really break at all though. I was expecting it to break.
No, I think that's just bad. You'll not get any. You'll not be further away than that, Big Jim. Come on.
Oh!
Are you sure about that?
Close.
Tough start for the boys.
Right, let's put this away for the 4. 4s, we don't mind 4s, man. Don't mind 4s. There we go.
Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it and move on.
You've been in Clyde 1 now for a while, so how did you get involved with like Super Scoreboard and stuff? How did that come about?
So I've just like always actually always just wanted to do that. I know it sounds a bit cliche, but just always, as long as I can remember, specifically wanted to work on that show. But that doesn't mean I just went all like, you know, hell for leather. It wasn't really like that, and you take a kind of random path. So, I mean, I did study journalism at uni, did a postgrad in journalism. I had already done bits of work experience at Clyde One, so when I finished uni, it was easy just to kind of transition in there, and basically worked there as a journalist. I actually did like a bit of news and sport, which is pretty cool. You know, to bring it back to golf, got to go to like some the Ryder Cup at Glen Eagles.
Oh, cool.
Some Open, about 2015 Open at St Andrews and stuff. And then kind of really focused in more on sport, football obviously on Clyde One, and then yeah, just grew really. So the previous host left, and I had stood in for him a couple of times, and that was that. 8 years and
Years and counting.
1,500 shows or whatever later, and
I know.
that's the joys.
No, it's a cool fact, obviously, about Super Scoreboard as well. So I know one of the kind of producers at Clyde One as well, and he was telling us obviously more to do with like the listeners abroad and stuff, and how many millions actually listen to it every year.
It's mad. It's like the listening figures are huge. Like, and I always said when I first took the job, I wouldn't get bogged down in it, because if I'm going to get delighted when they're good, I then don't want. Then I'd have to be gutted if they're not so good. Luckily, they've always been pretty good. So, but I try not like care that much in the sense, like I say, going up and down with it. But it's amazing how people will send me messages from genuinely countries that you think like, how can you be listening to calls about refereeing conspiracies in Sudan or whatever? Do you know what I mean? So, it's good fun.
It's absolutely amazing. It's class.
It looks like quite a tough shot, by the way. It looks like it's just narrow right at that.
The bit landing bit,
Yeah.
you know.
You're the skipper. You just keep leading us off.
Par 4 this time. Started off with a 4. Kind of burn splits the fairway. It's, what did I say, about 180, 190. So I reckon we'll be clearing that, to be fair. So
It's big talk.
I'll go first. I'm going to smash the shite out it. And then if it's a case of it goes missing, then we might get you to play a bit safe. But you've got the big dog out, man.
Okay.
You've got the big dog out.
I don't know how to play safe, but on you go. Let's see it.
What is happening to me today, man?
Good thing is, you just hit another one. Won't they'll know? I won't tell Andy. My problem is, right, I turn up and I like, one day I might hit it like left to right, the next day it might be right to left, but I don't know which until I arrive on that
That's
day.
the exciting bit of it.
So, we'll just see what happens, I guess. Really?
You've got that other fairway.
We're going to struggle for there, Big Jim.
We're in trouble here.
We're in deep shit. Scotland played.
The friendlies, wasn't it?
There's always been bits and pieces. Then you get the kind of random ones. Like I was went down to film something that's not come out yet with the Scotland rugby team.
Oh, right, cool.
Learning how to surf the other day. So,
Right, okay.
That's a good thing about it. Like, it's nice when you sometimes get a bit of variety and different.
And how did that go?
It was really good. You've seen that? It's called Lost Shore, Edinburgh. It's like a man-made.
Yes.
It's just like a quarry they've turned into like a surfing facility. So it was there.
Right, okay.
And it was like meant to be like kind of like team bonding / recovery before they're going away on a summer tour.
Right.
Like in New Zealand and stuff like that. So
Right, okay.
It was cool.
Oh, I've tried surfing once and I gave myself concussion.
Oh dear. No, I've never done it.
I wasn't very good at it. Another fairway, not the right fairway, but
No.
it's a fairway at least. And we are about 115, 120. You can just see the top of the flag. I don't think there's bunkers. Don't.
Today, Junior?
Don't quote you on that.
Don't quote me on that, but quite a decent sized green, I'm sure as well. So, nice up and down would be good.
Let's just hope for the best. That's my golf motto, really.
Aye, nothing wrong with that.
Nope, that's far too far left. Come on.
Yeah, watch it down, watch it bounce. Aye, you're bouncing right, I think you'll be alright.
Okay.
Better than you think, I think.
Let's tidy up the.
Always replace your
Let
divots.
it be known. So that's the first divot out of this brand new fairway.
Aye, it's the wrong way.
Should I take That's nice. That's a nice hit. Souvenir.
Hey, kick right, could do.
Yeah, that looks better. I think you've got a better
Aye,
distance
kick right.
than mine as well.
Let's have a look, Trips.
Let's go.
Quite a decent shot. Pin high. Gone just a wee bit further up in the green, so green it, but we're going to take mine's just a wee bit closer. But the looks of it, mate, it's pretty straight.
Nice one. Let's give it a go.
Pretty straight. Off mine, but I think we'll be alright. Slightly right, if anything.
Okay.
That's nice. Let's go!
Did you get that on camera?
Super!
Which one?
Both of them, all of them. Birthday, mate, let's go, man.
Right, so what's happening here? Talk me through it, Caddy. How far is the bunker, Big Jim?
Let's have a look. At 230, 220, 225, 230. Aim for that and let it fade to the right a bit. See if I can do that.
Right, well, let's see what happens with yours and then
Aye.
I might be more sensible this time.
Right, well, birdie.
I can't promise many more.
Absolutely fantastic, man. So, well on track, I think. We'll get birdie. So we're at par 4 now. We're about 230, as you can see the bunker in the background. Try and fade it.
I like it. This guy's now shaping the shots all of a sudden.
After topping 2 shots, I'm trying to shape them, do you know what I mean?
Do you know what's I love?
Turn it, turning.
I think we'll be okay with that. I think we can make that work. Oh!
Just stuff,
See,
right,
that's
okay.
what worries me, because
If you aim right at that, we'll be fine.
it's going to need
Honestly.
to be perfect though. Because if I lose it right at all, it'll hit those trees.
Aye.
And if it goes left, we'll lose it anyway. We'll just go
You'll find mine, to be fair, but
balls out here. It's not what I had in mind. That's just going to run out of space.
at least you're just knowing the long stuff
fine,
right next to each
okay.
other. We'll take that. Aye, there you go.
Oh, look at this thing. It's just kicking about. So 85 was the pin.
Aye, pretty much.
Just hold the fly. Brilliant.
You're right.
Aye.
Shit flying in my mouth. The fuck?
Oh, I saw that coming, breathed it right in.
Right, what are we thinking here?
So this is a 50-degree wedge, which, I mean, I'm not good at any shots, but these are really a bit of an issue for me.
Okay.
I just don't believe in them the same for some reason. My wife got me these nice wedges for Christmas. Just don't tell her I can't hit them. I told her I really needed them. This would take my golf game to the next
You
level.
still do need them, man. Still do need them.
Needless to say, it hasn't quite materialised, so see how we go. That's a
Is that right? Cut off the hill.
No, it's
Oh,
out
what
the
a
wrong
bad
way.
bounce, man.
Come on.
Unlucky, mate. Give myself a good light. Since it's a scramble, you can get away with that, you know.
Absolutely.
So I've got my gap wedge here, 52. I'm going to 3/4 it, just to get it up nice and high and die in the green. Oh, under it. A wee kick. Oh dear, a bit short. Let's have a look. Right, just a bit short of the green. I get under it a bit too much. I'm going to bump and run it. What are you thinking?
Like, if you do that, I'll putt it.
Right, okay, fair
A
dues.
bit of variety,
To be fair, it's quite short grass in it. That's quite nice.
hopefully.
I'm going to bump and run it. I'm going to try and get as close as I can.
Let's
Right,
do it.
let's have a look.
Might work. Come round.
Aye.
Oh.
Oh, right, okay. I thought
Straight,
maybe a
innit?
turn.
Okay.
Oh, came off the back. Oh my god, man. That's much better.
Up you
Keep
come.
rolling. Good shot,
We
mate.
can work with that, can't we? I mean, it's not perfect, but it'll do.
Go and have a look at all the cows down there. Have a look at that, man. Oh, there's a butterfly, you know. Nature's everywhere here, man.
I've encountered some of the world's most remarkable species of animals.
What are you saying?
You're asking the worst green reader known to man. It feels like it might be slightly left to right, ever so slightly.
I don't disagree. I would aim right cup, right of the cup, I would say.
Right, that's... hold on.
Good pace too.
Just aim a wee bit right of my ball.
Aye.
Oh, unlucky.
Right, 5.
We move on, we live and learn.
Through the hard times
Right.
I like this. This is nice.
That's some drop in it.
Very nice, yeah. Just go for it. We'll see what happens. It's more interesting this way. There he is.
Yeah.
There he is. I don't even need to hit. That's a beauty. Well done.
Aye, that should be good. Let's go.
That's gone.
I think you might be killing a coot.
That's not good.
That's your first donation.
Not ideal.
So obviously we're talking about yourself and Clyde One and obviously in the radio for a number of years. How do you find the difference in radio and TV? Obviously yourself with Sky Sports.
There's not, it's just like the obvious bit that anybody could come up with and so people can see what you're doing. But then I suppose Super Scoreboard now is on YouTube, so there's a nice like transition there. So
I do like watching YouTube.
Whereas before, you wear what you want, sit how you want, stand how you want, do whatever gestures you want to people. And at Jet and TV, you've just got that going through your head as well, a bit more like just make it, just daft things. Like, I think the first time I did it, it's like such small pointers, but like trying to like stand still rather than like kind of swaying. People do it as like a comfort. That's like the obvious bit. In terms of format, I think most of the stuff I do on TV is just a lot stricter. It's just a lot more structured.
Right.
Whereas in the radio now, you feel like you can kind of do what you want and say what you want. You can have a laugh. Whereas I think particularly on the odd occasion that I've maybe presented a game for Sky, it just feels it's so intense that you feel like you don't, but you feel like you need to get like every word, every syllable like bang on, whereas I don't quite feel that on radio. So it's just a bit more structured, I would say.
Right, okay.
But I think radio was my first love. I think it'll always be. It's just, to me, it's just the most intimate form. Like people, you don't want to get too cheesy. Like we're having a bit of a relaxed chat, but I don't think you realise how much it means to people. It's weird because you go everywhere with them. You know what I mean? You go to school with them. You come home from work with them. They might have you on driving to hospital or a good time in their life, a bad time, and you're just kind of there. It's like a comfort for people. So I love that. I think radio will always be, special, but TV is good fun as well.
Right, decent drive in the fairway, which is always good. You might struggle to see the pin if you look at that kind of single tree just sitting there, just to the left of that. But 155. I'm going 7-iron. We're greening it, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Oh, a bit right. Should be alright to be fair, but I just knew we're near the green.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah, it's tailing off a little bit, isn't it? Why is that happening at the moment?
Aye, I guess similar to me, mate.
Shot.
That's okay, we'll go and have a look.
Okay, it's not even the worst, but...
Right, so we've missed the green. Again. And we are going to try and chip it up. It's a bit of a sloped green, a bit of a hill in the front of it, but there is quite a lot behind the pin, so I'm going to try and get it up, and then you can maybe go closer to the pin, right?
I love the ambition. You did get it up.
I did get behind the pin.
For what it's worth. Okay, let's see how we go here.
Go.
Oh, it's not great though, is it?
That's alright, man. Mate, you just watched my shot, man.
I know, but we're just playing...
That's alright, man. We're putting for par.
We're playing bogey golf here, really.
Yeah. How does it look?
Straight up the hill, I think. Yeah?
Left to right a bit, so maybe a cup and a half to the left.
That's not enough, is it?
Oh, that'll be good.
Well.
That'll be good.
Yes, get it.
Oh, God, Duncan, let's go!
I am a hero.
What a putt,
You need
man!
to start getting on the greens
What a
in
putt!
regulation, then doing that. But we'll take it. We're scrambling here.
Celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should.
You've seen me play, right? You know how bad I am. Would it surprise you to hear that I've had two hole ones? Is it holes in one or holes in one? Eh?
Holes
Two.
in one, two
And
holes
you've
in
seen
one.
me, so it shows you
You're
how,
alright,
how
mate.
like,
You're done
no,
playing
but
yourself,
there's
man.
like luck involved though.
Aye,
You
for a
played
hole
at
one.
Covell Park the other day, the first.
Did you?
Straight out the car, no practice swing, early in the morning, breakfast, and just hit one straight in the hole.
Oh my God!
I know.
Life just peaks at that moment. Like
Twice,
you'll never beat
I'll
that.
never do it again unless this is
Where was the other one?
Dale Park, the wee short one down the hill. I can't remember what that
Oh,
is.
the
Sixth maybe. Or
I
something
know
like
what you mean.
that. I was with Mark Wilson that day.
Oh, right, okay.
the first, and then at Colville, the thing about the Colville one was it was kind of that coming out of lockdown period, so we didn't get in the clubhouse or anything, and it just felt a bit like, I don't know, also so early in the round, it really, like, I think it was like my brother-in-law Jack and his brother Robbie, and I don't know, it's almost like we didn't even really like celebrate it. We were just a bit like shocked.
But you would then
Because it was
shot.
so early in the round.
Aye,
you know,
well, first shot, man.
you don't even want to play the rest of the round. It was crap after that.
Fair dues. That's a hard one to play to.
I know, that's
I'm
the
always
thing.
at that
It's
shot, man.
It's very tough, but
Aye.
it's just sheer luck.
Obviously, we are Super Scoreboard doing that for so long as well. We were talking about it. Like, obviously, you would have some absolute belters of phone calls and stuff. So, like, what's like the most kind of memorable kind of phone calls that you can think of?
So there is just too many to like pick one now. I think, like I've said, it's probably about 1,500 shows or whatever. That's a lot of hours, but it's always, to me, it's like where they call from that I'm just like amazed. So, like, I remember a guy phoning from the sunbed. He was like in it, like under the sunbed. I could like hear it, that noise, like whirring. Not that I've been in a sunbed, but I know what it sounds like.
Yeah, who did yourself there?
Another guy phoned it like from, he was just lying in the bath, like on the phone, you could hear it echoing. And then the one that probably tops them for like location would be a guy that phoned from the labour suite while his wife or his partner was in labour.
That's insane.
She's
man.
right next to him, and having had kids recently, that unmistakable noise, you could hear the baby's heartbeat. You could hear that woo, 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 woo. And I'm like, you've got to be joking, like, where is your wife? And he's like, she's here, and she's like, hiya, and she's shouting in the background. And then they like phoned in to like say the baby had been born and what it was called. So
That's
stuff
amazing.
like that always. Listen, the first time somebody swears, the one and only time MD said the C word, I don't know what YouTube's rules are on that.
Big no,
You know the one I mean. But that was incredible I say incredible in a kind of worrying way. So there's loads, so many jump out like that. So those would be the, I was going to say highlights, but something along those lines.
Is there ones you remember or like you recognise when they phone through? Because I always remember one for Hugh for Denison's one that I always like.
Laurie
for Denison, sorry.
Yeah,
Because he was on the other night. As soon as you hear the name, I go, all right, okay.
I think it's natural. People always say, like, is it the same people that phone? And I think it's natural. Like, so if we do 250, 260 shows a season, like that's a lot. You're broadcasting primarily to Glasgow and the West. Like, you're just going to repeat people. And that show's been on the go for decades.
Exactly.
It would be literally impossible to just go like unique colours all the time. So there's probably a mix. It always impresses me, or still now, people say, oh, it's the first time I've phoned, after all these years. So there is a bit of that. But naturally, people have maybe built it into like their routine as well, or it's a big game that they want to get something off their chest. So I think a bit of a mixture, really.
Right, trips, par 3 now. Gordon absolutely putted an absolute screamer to keep us in par. Unbelievable.
Let's just try and get it in the green this time. Let's not worry about long putts.
So,
Tap them in.
well, that's it. So, par 3, they're about 120 to the pin. As you can do, you might not see if you hear it, to be fair, but it's a big sloped green. So at least if you had it a wee bit further, it should roll back down. So obviously we're talking about your holes in one, so this could be the next one.
I would say unlikely, but we'll aim high. Oh, it's a lovely strike. Stay there.
Come on.
Oh,
Let's go.
you got that on camera. Lovely. Well done.
Let's go, mate.
Good shot.
Cheers.
No pressure really now. Pressure's off. I can just lash this. Hope for the best. See, I bet professionals don't need to put up with this. My mum keeps texting me pictures of my gran, who appears to be touring Coronation Street right now.
What a Saturday that is.
There's the types of things that you've got to block out. Rory doesn't need to put up with that.
Oh, go
Nice
right,
strike,
go
but
right.
it's just left. I'm pulling everything. Come on, off it in the sand.
Just in the sand.
Okay.
I'm lucky, mate.
Look at that. Look at the pitch mark. Look at that. A pitch mark and a gimme. Do you know what I mean? What a shot.
Right, we are putting for birdie.
You are
About-
putting for birdie.
Well, unfortunately, Gordon did go in the bunker.
I'm going to drop a serious name here. Huge.
Okay, go for it.
Golf related as well, not
Right,
just
okay.
football. So there is always a football link. So me, Mark Wilson, Gordon Dale played at Archerfield one day, and as we're coming down one of the holes, we look across. There's this big entourage like going up the next fairway, and it turned out to be Gary Player, right? So he had all these people with him. So we're sitting having,
Pick up that big name
Exactly.
he just dropped, man. Oh.
sitting having lunch after, and Gordon Dale said, "Come on, we need to go and talk to him." So we go down, just chatting away, and Gordon Dale's shyness. He's like, "Mr. Player, you were one of the greatest bunker shot players of all time." He says, "My friend Mark Wilson here," he says, "he was in the bunkers all day. Would you mind giving him like a tip or some like hints on how to get out of them?" So I'm like, he's probably, but he totally embraced it, right? And he was like, yeah, sure. So he gets down into his stance and he's like got his hands out. Listen, he says to Mark, give me your hand. He goes, give me your hand, give me your hand. And he starts going, strike the match. He's like, that's what you've got to think like when you're hitting bunkers. So we're a bit like, and I can't believe I'm going to say this about a legend of the game. If anything, we couldn't get rid of him.
He's a pest.
I was a pest. And then he kept going on, and then straight in. I'll tell you what, guys, how great's Donald Trump? What he's done for golf in this country, just like out of nowhere, and we were just a bit like, okay, golf courses and whatever. Like, see, it's honestly so legend, but don't get stuck with him for too long.
Fair play. Right, troops. Pretty straight putt here for birdie, man. We need this for the break 45, mate. We need that.
Huge moment for the team.
Oh mate!
God. That's devastating.
Oh no! That shot deserved a birdie, but a scramble, mate. Let's do this. You can get the birdie for me. Yes! Come on! What a team, mate! What a team! Birdie again! Come on! We need to break 45, surely, man. So obviously we're on YouTube today, which is class. Yourself obviously on YouTube, your podcast, The Warm Up. So like, how did that come about?
Yeah, it's just something new for last season. So I think when William Hill took over sponsorship of the leagues, they just wanted to make something, a kind of preview programme. And I don't suppose people care about the way it works, but technically I'm freelance. I know people think I'll like kind of tied to Super Scoreboard, could do that most of the time, but I've got a wee bit of flexibility there. That's why I can do Sky stuff and then anything else that sort of comes along. So that was just basically the agency, an agency called Frame, who got to make the programme on behalf of William Hill, just asked me to do it.
Shout out Frame.
Absolutely, along with Sam North at the time, which has evolved into Stephen Naismith, and good. It's just a change of pace. It's a bit like Super Scoreboard.
It's good. Without
the callers, but then maybe a bit more centred around the guests. And it's been nice, just a nice change of pace as well. And we've had some big names on, like guys that I've never really had the pleasure of dealing with, like maybe Martin O'Neill, Graham Souness sort of stick out. So yeah, it's been good. I like that. I don't really know what the plan is for the new season. So if they don't have me back for the new season, I'm available for hire to anybody else.
Shout out. Aye. Obviously you're doing that as well, but I've noticed that you're doing like this like national Scottish kind of football podcast stuff as well, and doing interviews and stuff like that. So
that's quite rare and sporadic, but I've always kind of done various bits and pieces for the Scottish FA, like some cup draws, the early rounds.
Of course,
one of the big ones that's changed a lot this year's been the VAR review.
Well, so I was going to bring that up. Yeah,
that's been cool. I like that because it's just something really different, sort of insight into kind of what goes on, and obviously like it or loathe it, it's become a big part of the game. So that's been good. I've enjoyed that.
So would you keep VAR? What's your thoughts?
I would keep, yes. I probably wouldn't have bothered at the start. People think I love VAR. I think when actually, like, I was fine without it before. I think sport, since the dawn of time, has kind of got by with a referee like making decisions, but I think now once it's here, we probably need to make a bit more of an effort to understand it. That's why I think like the VAR review has been good.
Yeah.
So I would keep it, yes, but I wouldn't necessarily have brought it in the first place, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get you. I would still keep it, but I would utilise it better.
Yeah.
The 5-minute breaks to see if you're talking millimetres. Like,
I know.
It ruins the game.
Listen, don't get me wrong. I don't enjoy that. I don't think anyone does. I do fear that it's kind of stuck with it in that regard. So we'll see.
I know it was clearly a popular programme because it is funny. So I was going through the YouTube page of the Scottish National one, and you're talking if videos maybe get 200 views, 300 views, and then you get Willie Collum talking after an off-firm game. It's 100,000 views.
I know. I don't see any of the royalties for that.
No. Another par 3, back-to-back par 3s. This is a lot longer, a lot difficult as well. So you can see you've got the bunker right in front of the pin. So I'm going to go first. I'm going to whack my 5, try to get it up as far as we can, and then make our next move for there. Can I promise you?
Another one as close as the last.
6 feet for the pin again. Aye, I can't promise you.
Go 3 feet this time.
I told you I couldn't promise you it.
You delivered on that promise.
I did.
Right,
I tried to hit that too hard. That was my fault.
I hope the wind is helping a bit. So I'm going to hit a 7 up here. and hope for the best. But I've not really, after the first hole, I've not caught the irons off the tee very well. It's gone the other way. It's decent, but it's not an award winner.
I think Chris has got it. Aye, right, okay, we're up there.
Pin high, not bad at all, but I'm not convinced my short game's up to where it should be.
Well,
You can tell I'm a very negative golfer.
no, you can't tell me. You can't tell. So it's up to yourself if you want me to go first. I'll try chipping it.
I'll go first.
Will you go first?
Aye, just I'll hit my ball and then you can.
Right, fair dues. If you make an arse it, I'll try bump and run it to try and get a bit of safety. But I'm fancy chipping it.
Okay, let's see how we go.
But I know you're not going to make an arse it.
No, exactly. I mean, it's like, you
Oh,
think I was
that's-
aiming over there though.
That's money, mate. That's good.
The distance
Turn
is
it in.
good. Why not try and
good,
hit
man.
that straight though? That might be the next best idea.
But you knew it was turning back, so you were fine, man. Right, Trips, that was superb with Gordon. I'm going to attack it and see what I can get away with. Try and no thin it this time, that'll be great. Or I can thin it.
Talked yourself into that.
I did talk myself
Right,
in it.
next time, don't even mention it.
Right, cracking shot for you. Would you like me to go first and get a read, since you're the master part here
that's
today,
fine.
man?
No, it's okay. I'll give it a bash.
Right, okay, fair dues. Listen, the way you're going, I'm happy for you to keep putting, man.
Yeah, I think just roll that. We'll just roll this straight in, will we?
There's no point in me even trying to putt today, man. What is the point?
We're
Mate,
hanging on.
unbelievable, I've got Cam Smith with me today, man. Do you know what I
hanging on,
mean? Through the middle of the summer there now, and the season's fast looming. What's your predictions for A, Motherwell, and B, the league in general? What's your thoughts?
Good thing is I don't ever really need to make predictions. I make other people do it. Now you're trying to turn the tables. I genuinely think it's hard to say because, I mean, right now, I think why would you not have Celtic as favourites for the league? It's not
course,
controversial. They just, if they've won it so often and they haven't lost any players and whatever.
Yep.
However, the big thing is, how do you really know what Rangers will look like? They've got a new manager. You don't know. They haven't signed anyone yet, really. So you don't know what they'll look like, the new ownership. So I think very hard to say. You would have to imagine it'll be like closer than before, and maybe they can. Like maybe they can pull it off.
That's what she said.
For Motherwell, it just feels the same as every season because every season they churn a lot of players.
They're churning managers out there now a lot
Every
as well.
season tends to be at the moment. It's like there's a point in it where you fear for the worst, and then you end up totally fine, and you maybe just miss out in the top six. And as you say, a new manager, another one that people don't really know loads about. So I think it's just so it's hard to say. You'd imagine Lennon Miller leaves, which leaves a big hole.
That's what she said.
Gets you a lot of money though, hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah, my colleague Andy Halliday genuinely had a good season last year, really good. I like to slag him about it, but and be harsh, but no, I thought he was excellent.
You play the year, did you know?
I think first player. So
I had to get in there first, but I like
holding on to or Callum Slattery finished season strong.
Yep.
I think he'd be good. Hopefully Paul McGinn coming back from injury. I always go in with average expectations. You can learn to do that, I think, as a Motherwell fan.
Surely your ambition with top six, surely, at least as a good expectation.
But I think what last season showed though is, and because we were the team that punched above our weight for ages there.
Aye.
You need a couple of the city clubs to probably be off it. So that last year it nearly didn't happen at all. If you look at it, and there was one spot available really, and St Mirren. St Mirren got it. Fair play to them.
Also, it's the last game kind of thing as well.
Exactly. If all the city clubs should be at it, and it usually one or two aren't. But it's hard. I mean, Aberdeen finishing the way they did and winning the cup, Hibs were brilliant. So you just hard to see them not. Derek McInnes getting into Hearts, hard to see them not. Dundee United, just maybe not as confident in predicting them.
Yeah, they kind of fell off a good bit at the end of the season as well.
Yeah, I think top six for Motherwell just still remains a bit of a bonus, to be honest. I know that I get people say it's like negative or it's defeatist, but it's just the reality. So we'll see.
No, fair dues.
You just laser one down the middle. It's easy as that when you go. Shows the way.
So par 4 this time. We've got another amazing par, thanks to that man standing there. 220-ish to the bend in the fairway, so going to try and fade it round the corner a little bit.
Yes. Perfect.
Stay there.
No, that's fine.
Yes. Stay there. Stay there.
Space, I think.
I went over the hill a wee bit. We should get that.
you eventually hit one straight and it's too straight.
Right troops, so I've just rolled into the kind of thicker kind of stuff. Not a great lie, but I've had worse. I've got a tree right in front of me, which isn't great, but I'm just going to absolutely hack a sand wedge at this to try and get it as high up as possible. I think you're talking about 60, 70 yards maybe. Then Gordon can obviously drop his ball and a wee bit of a better line stuff, so see what we can do. Fuck off flies, man. Where's some of these flies, man?
Shoot fly, don't bother me.
Go up, go up, go up. No!
Oh, this is similar line. Notice I pull all my wedges left.
You're on the grass bit at least. We're chipping. So what are we thinking here?
Well, there's a lot of space left to the pin, so all my wee short shots seem to go left. So that might suit, and we'll just go left to the pin and try and go as close as we can, shall we?
Sounds good.
Let's do it. Yeah, it's too far left though. It's not really what I wanted. Nah.
You did call it.
Nah.
Too hard. Aye, right, okay.
Right,
I didn't say the thin word though. And I didn't thin it, so it will clear it up. Right, so we're taking Gordon's shot again, as usual.
We have nailed some good ones, but this might need to be the best in the lot here.
Oh, do you think so?
Nah, it's trickier. It's a lot
Right,
trickier,
okay.
that one, okay.
I've got faith in you, man.
Let's get a wee look. So initially a bit left, and then take it for there. Nah, enough. That's what I feared as well.
Right, okay. I'll
So
get a
just
good
a wee
there.
bit higher. You actually don't need to hit it that hard. I know it's uphill, but come down. Go on, big Jim. Oh, you can
right
tap
line.
us in.
Ah,
A wee bogey. Need to bounce back.
right. 5 to 5s. Bogey there, unfortunately. Couldn't work our magic. Next though, another par 4. Another dog leg, to be fair, up to the left this time.
It's on right again, but
It's down there anyway, we can get that one.
Slicey today.
Slicing it, I think I'm the same bit as you, I think. Oh, what a kick left we got. Fairway at least.
Yep.
No bad drive for me. It's still in the fairway, just missed the rough, which is good. We're about 125-ish to the pin. Bunkers at the front, up the hill, hitting the pitch. See how close we can get it.
I like
Bounce right.
Is that
Bounce
enough?
right. Bounce right. Ah, bounce
bad
left.
bounce, but I thought you did a lot right there.
Aye. Aye, he's thumbs up, should be on the green, I think.
Take it. I've just lost everything to the right, really, haven't I? So try and not have that be the case. Heading
same bit as
straight for
me.
the cameraman. Can you see it?
Aye, aye.
Good.
Don't want to kill my cameraman, that'd be good.
Okay.
That's alright, two good shots, man.
Yeah. Where did that divot go?
What are we thinking here, Gordon?
I just go in with low expectations. There is like a wee kind of bump there on the left that's putting me off a wee bit, but I think we'll just chip it up sort of halfway with any luck.
Right, I'm going to bump and run this one.
Cool. Let's see how we go. I think I probably can throw it at it a bit if I get right under it, but
Go. Good shot, mate. You
Yeah.
called it.
Gives
Well
us
done.
a chance.
You're close enough. I'm going to chip it.
Sure.
I'm going to try it. I'm determined to know thin I chip today. So I'm using your logic. See, it's sitting right up and get right under it.
Yeah.
Nah, too
It's a
much.
nicer connection though.
Right, are we getting to see another Gordon Duncan putting masterclass here? What do you think?
It's hard to argue with Jim.
I'd like to hope so, but yeah, it's pretty straight, so
Looks alright.
we'll just give it a go and see how we wind up. I think the speed of these greens suits me. They're not too fast. They're just in the middle.
They're really quality though, they look nice. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Superb. So this question doesn't come from my wife, but it involves her. So obviously I know high school you went to the DL.
That's right.
I would just like you 2 questions. Can you describe Coral Shield? Were you involved in it?
Of course I was involved in it. I was as a house captain. That was my
Oh my
that was
goodness.
my pet project for a while. Do you know what? See now that you're an adult, you look back, it's like this weird cult type show that you do at the end of like 5th and 6th year if you went to the high school I went to, which is DL, if anybody knows. Not named after Gordon DL. He likes to,
he may claim that.
he did go there, sort of. He was registered. I don't know if he went. Yeah, so it's a sort of musical show the senior pupils put on. I was very much involved. I wore leg warmers, sweatband, neon stuff. I was bouncing about that stage. And
do you remember the songs?
Like There's No Tomorrow. We were all like dance themed. So we were like I can't remember. I really should be able to. Like the Locomotion, Everybody Dance Now. Is that what that song is called? That sort of thing. Like maybe those type, anything that had like a dance pun related. That was
nice.
That was us. I can't believe you brought that up. It's bizarre.
I know. I thought you would like that. She was also a house captain, and I saw video footage of her show, and it gave me possibly the biggest ick I've ever had in my life.
It's pretty weird, isn't it?
Very strange.
See, when you're in it, you're like you care about it. You give it.
I
your
get
all.
that
It's
vibe.
Competitive. So there's like 3 houses do 3 shows. They compete against each other, and then people take it very seriously. Yeah, very serious.
Oh, there's a dog. Hello, doggy. Easily distracted, sorry. Anyway, par 4. We got another par. Let's go. This is a drivable par 4, so this can either go really well or really bad.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
So are we both going for it, or are we going to try and...
We can see, mate. We can see. Do you want to go first or want me to go first?
I'll go first, right?
Right,
and then
okay. We make decisions from that point, right?
My drive is erratic, to
Right,
say the
okay.
least, so.
Better than mine, to be fair.
I'm not sure. Off the tee, no, I'm serious. I think...
Right, let's do
Let's
this.
see how we go. Drivable, he says.
That's coming in just
Come
nice,
back.
I think.
Come back.
Oh, what a kick.
Right, we're
You're
short.
down there, mate. Yeah, I'm going to go for it, man. That's a good shot.
It is short. I know my porridge.
No,
this
that's
morning.
fine, man. It's fine. I came in nice. Right, I'm going to go for it then. We're in play. That's a good shape. Nah, a bit too much right. I think we're taking yours, mate. Two good drives, though.
Happy with that.
Let's have a look.
You might not like it, but this is what the peak male athletic form looks like.
Right, we're taking Gordon's shot. I was literally about 10 feet away. It was two really good drives. What's your
I'm
thoughts?
going to try and fly it most of the way. This is not my range, really, but...
It's a big, obviously, gully bit there, a big
I know.
holy bit kind of there, man, which isn't great, but...
Get a bit of loft on it.
Confidence, man. Let's do this.
Probably not how you should play it, but we'll see how we go. No, it's the first one I've thinned hit the pin.
Oh, I've gave you my thin disease, man. Oh, no.
That's a disaster.
Right, well, I'm bumping running it. I'm not even risk chipping it, man.
Ah.
I can't thin it.
Come on, we need a birdie putt here. Aye, that'll give us something to work with. Well done. Sensible.
Die. Oh, come on, stop running, man.
That's fine, that's fine.
Right, we're putting. Right, we're putting here for birdie. Right, let's go. Wee birdie putt. Right, so that's the line.
Right, give me a wee idea.
Right, okay.
Yeah, a bit firmer. Okay.
It's good. Turn. Oh, great putt, mate. Bosh. Oh, happy with that.
Players of our ability should not be annoyed at a par, but I just feel like we could have done more.
What did we get there again?
We got a 4.
4. We got par.
We were nearly on the green.
It should have been birdie, but we got par, which is okay. It's okay.
This is a lovely wee hole. What you say, 90?
94-ish.
Okay, right,
94-ish.
Let's see you stick this one in then.
Aye, so short wee par 4.
Narrow the way.
Narrow, not very deep, big wide kind of
Sorry,
green.
white ice.
Aye, so it's wide.
Yeah.
Aye, so get a bit of banking up the back to help.
Go on,
You'll not get a great view if you're here, but you will see what I mean. Oh, mate, that is money.
That looks good.
Oh, yeah.
Big Jim. I might not even bother.
Let's go, man.
That's lovely, right? That's actually changed my thought process a bit. So,
what are you thinking?
Well, I've got a bit of wedge fear at the moment, so I was just gonna hit, I was gonna hit like a half pitching wedge, but you've done that, so I think I can kind of go for it a bit more, just more of a full swing. I just not great at them, but we'll see how we get on.
Should be good.
Bit right, I think.
Right, sit down.
Oh, huge.
Or was that in the long
See,
bit?
yeah, far
Right,
too
okay.
big.
Oh, we're alright, man. Listen.
Okay.
We're zigging zagging, mate, don't worry.
What a shot from this man. Look at that.
Look at that.
We're birdieing this as well, I think.
Right, Trips, we are putting for birdie. Look at that for distance.
You can't ask for more than that.
No.
Straight up that slight hill.
Yep.
Right in the middle, you've got this one covered, I think. I might just go back to my bag.
Yeah. That's not gonna happen.
I need to hit it.
Yep.
I need to hit it.
Well, you just knew that was going to happen.
That's okay.
Oh, you big
Give me
shitbag.
I can just run it straight up. You're fine.
Fuck's sake.
I think you can give it a good go, hopefully. Straight up that hill. That's not enough either, idiot.
Oh, mate, we've done the same thing.
Okay.
Tap in pars. There we go.
Take it.
Take pars, mate. We take pars.
Yeah, solid.
It's okay. Take it.
We've come a long, long way together. Through the hard times and the good. I have to.
Good par. Happy with that. Should have been a birdie to be fair, but we got the par. Another par 3. Now we're dealing with something we've never dealt with yet. Open water. Open water. Makes me slightly nervous. What are we thinking?
Stay away from the water. There's a lot of room on your right. I mean, it's a big bank, so if you want to be cautious, you're just kind of
Yeah.
going out that side. But that's easier said than done. I'm not the man for advice. I'm just here for the sun.
Here for the vibes, mate. That's it.
That's it.
Swing a bit right.
Taking it on. I
bounce.
love the bravery.
Oh. Bit short. Yeah, okay. I did take it on, aye.
Mind it.
A bit short. I didn't catch that well at all, mate.
Right, okay. I didn't really catch that either. It's a bit fat.
Who's left?
Yeah.
Oh, good roll.
We can
We're on the
make
green, mate. We're on the
something out
green.
of that, hopefully.
So we're taking Gordon's, as you can see here. Basically on the green. I'm calling that green. What do you think?
You're a very generous man.
So, decent sized putt here. Gone for 2, aiming for it in 2.
Yeah, my putting's been quite good, but
It has been good.
Samantha, who's the boss, has joined us to watch, and
Yes,
I feel
we do have an additional.
like the pressure's on a little bit now.
Yeah. We have got an
I know.
audience now. A physical audience, not just a digital one, a
The
physical
nerves,
audience.
The nerves are now kicking in.
I like that. I like it.
Comes round, she comes.
I like it. Great shot, mate.
Okay,
Great
it's
shot.
just something to work with.
Great putt there. Great putt. If I can follow that kind of line, I'll be quite happy. Let's try this. Right, since you're watching this, Samantha, right? How about a deal, right? How about a deal? If I hold this, I get a 3 years membership. How about that?
I'll make that deal. How about you? You bitch, you make that deal?
Samantha, it's a safe bet though. You can agree to that.
I don't blame you. Damn good deal.
I tried.
Say yes.
Yeah, sure.
Right, tap in for par.
There's every chance. That's fine, mate, that's fine.
Every chance. Never be too sure.
Nope. See, never misses, man. Never misses.
I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should.
Right, viewers, we're in the last hole. I think we've done well, man.
We're there or
We've done well.
thereabouts. We're
So we're
bang
there
on.
or thereabouts. I think
we need to par this.
I'm going to say I think we're parring it. Aye,
Okay.
to get it. To break
So
45, I think we're close.
We need a par to break it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's be safe.
Nothing worse. So that's a bad
No.
mindset.
Yes.
So just aim as high as we can, and then see what happens.
Aim as low as you can.
Yeah. In terms of like standards, I mean. aim as high
Standards,
as
yeah,
we can.
standards. Standards are very high.
It low score,
Um,
high standards.
That's it, mate. So if breaking 45 is still on,
Let's do it.
let's do it. Let's go. Come on. Second longest hole of the course. Big long par 4, right the way downhill. A burn in the middle, but I don't think we'll reach that. So I think we'll be good. Let's try it.
Yes, Big Jim.
Come on, get down there.
Big Jim.
Yes, let's go. Fairway.
He's delivered. How are you, all right?
Who the fuck is that guy?
I don't know if my sports reporting's any good either. But my golf certainly is. That's for sure. No, it's the word of the day, saved for the last.
That's alright, man. Teamwork, mate, teamwork.
I would love to blame somebody else. It's my fault entirely.
Well, good drive. Stayed in the fairway. We are about 130 to the middle of the green. Bunker at the front, quite a big bunker as well. So, going to take a 9-iron, aim for the middle of the green, and then we're going to put for birdie, mate, aren't we?
I hope so.
We get 2 shots at this, at least. Get right under it.
Okay.
Ah, dear.
Right,
I'll be about 10 minutes collecting my divot parts.
Hey, you do your greenkeeper work.
Not great. We need your magic once more, mate. And we're just getting interrupted with the robot grass cutter.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
It's obviously seen me play golf and it's going to try and get out of the way.
A few moments later.
Oh, isn't that funny? It's more than a bit thin. Got to settle. Oh, we're in bother. We are in trouble. Not ideal.
Not as bad as we thought.
Got away with it.
Aye, got away with
Just
it.
off the green.
Just off the green. What we're thinking?
Not a lot. My mind's empty at this point.
So
trying to banish the memory of my last bad chip, that's really my fault. So
yeah, but don't say the T word.
No, just
don't say the T word.
Okay.
So I'm going to bump and run it anyway.
That's
Just
fine.
so we can split up the shots, man.
Right,
so
let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go for birdie. Nice. Oh, the hell killed it.
Just should have been slightly further right.
Right, okay. It definitely is a bit more right on it.
Be gentle with it, probably.
Wait for it. Don't wait for it.
Okay. We can't ask. We've left ourselves a lot to do here.
Just a bit. Right, this needs to again. Turn. Oh, it started to turn.
Pathetic.
Right, okay.
If you miss, you're fucked.
I don't get nervous, but I'm starting to get a bit shaky, you know what I mean? I'm a little bit weak.
Go, mate. Par 2 finish. Come on.
Excited faces on.
What a result. We broke 45.
Oh, fly. Not much room for error, but listen, job
No,
done.
that's it, man. Listen, we had the best help we could possibly have got today. The absolute professional putter that is Gordon Duncan. Couldn't ask for anything better.
that just speaks volumes about how bad the rest of the game was if you're just mentioning the
True.
putting. That's fine, I'll take it.
We'll take it. Thank you so much for coming on. It's been a pleasure.
Right,
Thank you for your
having
time.
me. Anytime.
Absolutely. See you again.